but I'm locked in, clocked in. I got my socks in, bro. So that's all I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, that it is me becoming. All right, y'all. First time making this podcast. I have made a lot of first times, first time this, first time that, but this I really believe in, I really am passionate about, and I really talk a lot, bro. I hope to grow to show that you can become. You can become anything you put your mind to because I personally believe that I'm not supposed to be alive right now. And I have so many stories to tell you about why. So that's why I want to record myself grow to show that you can become. You can become anything you put your mind to because the truth is, bro, becoming is happening all the time. In this moment right now, you're becoming. You're becoming someone, you're becoming something, right? And what do we become, right? Well, we become what we feed. There's a good wolf and there's a bad wolf, right? The one that grows is the one that you feed, bro. Because the one that you feed is the one that you breed. And who you breed is who you lead. So by default, that is becoming. I love to challenge myself, and all I know is suffering in this life, bro. I'm 26 years old. All I've known is suffering. So that transaction, right? I put myself in positions to suffer and I got wisdom out of it because I challenged myself. I saw how far could I take myself, and ultimately the person that's speaking today didn't believe in himself, used to be super negative, wanted my life to end every single day, and I'm talking every single day, bro. And that's the person that I was, but this is who I am. And that came from putting myself in the streets, being homeless, putting myself in positions to not make it out, and I did. Does not make sense to me how all of these things are finally lining up. How everything's finally playing out, bro. I don't I'm learning, I'm becoming I'm becoming the person that believes in himself. I'm becoming the version of myself that's healthy. I'm becoming a version of myself that's positive. I believe in God because I am a sinner. I believe in God because I have been sick. Still cuss, still smoke weed, still lust, but not to the extent that I used to. When I was in Bible college, the pastor told us when you're a Christian, when you're born again and you get baptized, you're a good person that occasionally does bad. Before that, you were a bad person that occasionally did good. So the past version of me is passed on. He does not exist anymore. I do not associate myself with the old version of me. Yes, there are stories from the old version of me that I'm going to tell because it's all part of me becoming me. I am not perfect. I am everything that I wasn't. So I'm trying to reach this one person, bro. And I know you're out there. I know you're watching this. And I want you to know, bro, just buckle up, bro. Keep going. Keep going. You're going to grow. If no one sees it, God sees it. Just know that, bro. Like 100,000 million%, bro. Just keep going. I'm learning to believe in myself. I'm learning to overcome my like insecurities. I have a lot of insecurities, man. Straight up, bro. Straight up. But I'm locked in, clocked in. I got my socks in, bro. So that's all I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. That it is me becoming. That's the whole concept of life. It's like we are constantly evolving as humans. So why base the present version of me and yourself off of the past, right? You did the best that you could with what you had. Your parents did the best that they could with what they had. We're the first generation with this level of access to information. I'm talking to one person, but there is 1,000 people watching. I'm talking to 1,000 people, but there's 1,000,000 people listening. Because for me, I believe my life story, my life experience is going to set me up for a way, an avenue, a platform to reach others. because there's no way I went through everything that I went through just to go through it, bro. And honestly, this is not scripted. As you can tell, like I'm kind of bouncing my ideas. I think a lot out loud. That is a flaw. Or it could be, wow, how blessed am I that I can just think out loud and have so much thoughts that could help others, that I could reach others with just a voice. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys, my voice, how I'm learning. This microphone is a tool, not just a microphone. It's a piece of plastic, yes. It's a materialistic item, but my brain power, my own mind, I see it as a tool that's going to enable me to learn how to project my voice. It's going to enable me to learn how to have that relationship with self because I have been expressing myself creatively with videos that my friends and family know and written form. Written form, visual, now it's time for audio. I didn't I have not mastered any of them, but I kept trying. For every video that was good, I made a bunch that were bad. Before my clothing brand is gonna take off, I already had a clothing brand like two different times ago, like 2 different years apart. I've already created a clothing brand. Again, I have tried so many things, but I never really saw that, like, I never really went towards it. Why, you might ask? Well, for the last couple of years, every 6 months, a life altering, life just like change happens. Gotta move out. You know what I mean? Simple as that. I won't. I'll speak on that another time. How to move out from my grandma's house. How to live in a car. Started affiliate marketing. Started copywriting. Started to learn about wholesale real estate. Started to learn about vlogging, typing, blogging, recording. I've tried, bro. I'm telling you, we live in a consumer society. The more reps that you put in, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. You're becoming. That whole process of you trying and failing is you becoming. That's the whole concept of my life, my story, my personal brand, my social media, my podcast. It's me becoming me. So I am doing the best that I can. I really fell into this like like I have momentum. I have to keep it going. Bro, I need a rest, bro. But I'm telling you, I want to see how far can I take my own brain power? How far can I push myself? And let's see where I'm at the end of July, bro. 2026. Really, really. Let's see. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But for some reason, when I talk, people listen. For some reason, people are gravitated towards my mindset. I don't ask for it. I don't ask for people to look at me, but they do. Again, I'm trying to create because all I've known is pain, enduring, and suffering. And I know someone else out there is feeling the exact same emotions, bro. So try. Try to pick up a guitar. Try to go out into the grass and put your feet in the grass, no socks, no shoes, and see how you feel. Try to have no phone for a day and see what it does to your mind. Just try everything, bro. And you're gonna find there's gonna be one thing. I've tried yoga. I tried therapy. I journal. Like I have tried, you guys, every single day of my life. And I didn't feel like people noticed it. Yes, I was called crazy for having such ambition, for having such curiosity of self, that I'm willing to do the hard things. I'm willing to put myself out there. And that is scary as shit, bro. Scary. Scary, scary, bro. But look at the impact because it's not about me. If I want to have impact, I have to remove the I from impact. This is all just my spirit speaking to you guys. That's why it's resonating to you because there is a spirit inside of you and it's moved because it's God speaking from me to you through a phone. Around the country, I'm in Merced, California, bro. There ain't much of anything out here. What a blessing, bro. What a blessing that all I have is time to lock myself in with myself of becoming, understanding myself, who I'm becoming. I've lived in a car for about 3 years, bro. I had my parents pass away, bro. I was raised in a drug and gang infested environment. You guys might see me in an apartment today, right? You look around, for the first time in my life, you guys, I'm living in an apartment. I didn't do it. I don't have money for this, but God did. It's hard because I'm trying to figure out where to go, where to talk, what to share with you guys, but I don't know how to be anything else but myself. Again, no script, nothing. Just the voice that I have inside. So yes, bro, I'm becoming, you're becoming, we're all becoming something. It's just who. All I did was pray to God when I was in my car. In the most difficult season of my life, all I did was say, God, if you're real, show me. Show me that I could trust you. Show me that all this stuff, chaos, like it feels like I'm in hell. Show me that you're here, God. Getting ran out of my own house, you know? At the same time, being okay with it. All right, take it on the chin. On to the next, bro. On to the next. Do not dwell in your past circumstances because they do not dictate your future goals, ambitions, aspirations. The present moment is what it is, a moment. Allow yourself to be a human for once, bro. I know there's social media telling us we gotta have this. There's all this comparison to others. There's all this job that's not paying nothing. Yes, job's paying, but it's, you know what I mean, bro. This economy is straight buns, bro. Straight cheeks. I, I spent so much time to myself and alone, bro. My biggest fear was being alone. That's why it's my greatest tool now, because it became. It was a process of enduring, the process of continuous, endless suffering that yielded these rewards: empathy, authenticity, relatability. You know what I'm saying, bro? Those are just to name a few. And I'm so serious, bro. I don't believe in myself. I'm not worthy of this. I don't think I'm capable. This is mission impossible. Every time I left my hometown and drove in my car to Los Angeles and I was crying, I was like, all right, God, back on this mission impossible. And I would laugh. My cousins know, my nephews in Long Beach know specifically, bro. All the time, bro, I'm back on this mission impossible. You know what I mean? I put myself in situations to not make it out on purpose, wanting to see how far could I go until I couldn't. The truth was I could always go a little bit more. If I just kept thinking one extra more, one extra day, go one more hour, one more day, one more meal, one more bite, one more step, that led to the whole process of becoming. This isn't something that I just thought of randomly. This is something that I prayed for. I disappeared when I was moving back from LA. My car broke down. I was living in my car. So I'm back home. I said, God, I'm going to give myself 6 months, God. No social media presence, very minimal presence, really locking in with myself. And yes, I did fail every day, all the time. I made podcasts and deleted them. I didn't believe. That's what I'm saying, bro. For every one that works, there's so many that you guys don't see that didn't work. That's why I'm going to win. Because I have failed, I have failed, and I have failed. That's why I will succeed. Because it's not about me, it's not about how I look, it's not about what my voice sounds like. It's about the way that you feel when you hear the words that come out of my mouth, which is my spirit coming alive, becoming. That's it, bro. I'm trying to keep these podcasts short in the beginning. I don't have no script. What you guys think? Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Till next time, bros.